chapter 2, we learned how to infer. We learned something called abductive reasoning. So here's where we learn some of the evidence for the resurrection. Okay, so historians, even non-believing historians, all will be okay with the evidence of some of the following evidence. The first is that Jesus did in fact die on a cross. There was a historical man named Jesus who did die on a cross. Jesus' tomb was found empty. Nobody disagrees with that. He was seen risen. He was seen risen. His disciples said they saw him after the resurrection. They ate with him. And then finally, that disciples never recanted or changed their story, even with facing immense pressure. So we investigated what were some of the maybe possible or reasonable explanations. So some possible reasons: we know that the Roman guards had no incentive to put Jesus away while he was still alive. We know that the disciples had no incentive to move his body and create a conspiracy. We know that other than just the disciples, 500 people saw Jesus for 40 days after the resurrection. And that the disciples will go through, there's contextual criticism or analysis you can do of the copies of the copies of the copies that we have of the New Testament. And we can compare the latest ones to the very earliest ones to see if they ever added on the resurrection story like a fable or a fairy tale. And we don't see that. We see whatever they have from the latest ones is right there from the beginning of the resurrection account.